How's it going, everybody? Here's another first time video, and this time I talk about this movie right here, The Shining. Um, First time I saw The Shining was back in the spring of '85. I was 11 going on 12, and I used to have a small black and white TV, and I got to watch what I wanted on it in my own room, and I used to watch old episodes of The Twilight Zone on Saturday night, and of course there was Chiller Theater on Channel 13, and my mom could watch whatever she wanted. Anyway, I saw The Shining for the first time back in the spring of '85 on the ABC network, and of course it was edited for TV, and it was 3 hours long. And there was the scene with the lady in the bathtub that they didn't cut out, but they showed a cloud or a misty cloud or something over the woman's, which was, she was completely naked. And then when we got our first VCR, I taped it off of Cinemax, and I watched it religiously. I watched it like practically every day, and a few years later I read the book, and of course I found out that it was way different from the movie. There was even a history behind the Overlook Hotel in the book that they didn't discuss in the movie. And then we used to have one of those video cassette rewinders, and then I had used it on my tape that I had The Shining recorded off of, and of course it kinda ate the tape. Well, not exactly ate it, but the tape, it just kinda broke off of it. I can't really explain it. And of course couple years later I got it really cheap over at Walmart's in the checkout aisle. I can't remember how much it cost, and of course I was able to watch it again. And then when DVD hit, when I got my first DVD player, I got the DVD, and it was the old Stanley Kubrick collection with the small 30-minute making of featurette on it, and the trailer. And then of course I got the 2-disc a year ago, and well, a couple years ago, and I also went ahead and gave my old copy away. This is the one with the trailer on disc 1 and commentary, and disc 2 has the making of the Shining documentary and commentary by his daughter Vivian, plus 3 new featurettes. It's good, but I wish one of the featurettes had one talking about The Shining and all the hassle it went through basically because of Kubrick. I had heard that he can be kind of a tyrant on making films. Anyway, back in '97 there was a remake to the movie, which was Stephen King's The Shining, and it was a very long miniseries, and it was definitely good. It went more like the book this time, and of course near the end the Halloran character, like in the book, survives, and there's the scene with the woman in the bathtub. She's really rotted, and it's definitely a really good makeup job. And even though Steven Weber's performance in the movie doesn't hold a candle to Jack Nicholson's performance, it is still pretty good. Around that same time, ABC was handling all of Stephen King's work in the miniseries. There was Stephen King's The Shining, and the Tommy Knockers, and It, and The Stand, and of course there was Rose Red and Storm of the Century. Anyway, this will always stand up as a true classic from the '80s, and I heard recently that Stephen King is writing a sequel to The Shining with the Danny character as the main character in the book, and it's going to be under a different title. Anyway, when it comes out, I'll be waiting for it. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video, and like CCG1171 always says, comment me and tell me what you think.